Hi, I'm Stuart Hogben. I was acting, I did some filming, I also did some of the editing.
I'm Simon Cox. I had pretty much the same role as Stuart. We were both sort of semi-cameramen because Dan did it mainly, and then we were both acting in the film and editing.
Co-partners, really.
Yeah, man.
Hi, my name's Dan. I was the main cameraman for our thriller movie, and didn't star in the film at all, but I did help with quite a lot of the editing and the transitions after we've completed the filming. Before producing our media product, we did research into other movies of the similar genre of thriller. We identified the different conventions based on factors such as location, costume, characters, and we found that most thriller movies have mainly male characters, with perhaps one female character being portrayed as the femme fatale. This influenced our choice of both cast and characters in our movie, as how they're portrayed in terms of hierarchy, class, status, etc. We have 4 characters in our product, and all of these are males, which shows how we challenge the typical convention of having a victim of a female character. Also, our location was isolated and desolate. This complied with the main conventions of thriller, as most of the conventions could include like voyeurism or isolation. The water also gives a feeling of entrapment, and we chose this as our research said these factors are very stereotypical in thriller movies. However, we chose to film our thriller on a quite bright sunny day, which contrasts with the desolate dark locations, showing how we've challenged thriller conventions, as most of the scenes are normally quite dark, limited lighting. An example of one movie we researched was American Psycho, and all the scenes in this are very dark, and there's one femme fatale character. Our thriller does not comply to either of these things, showing how we've developed and slightly challenged our thriller compared to real media products. We chose to base our media product around the idea of gang members targeting an isolated, vulnerable individual who was the victim. However, unlike usual thrillers, our victim was male. This means our movie represents the idea of social class within male society and what different things can do to influence this. For example, the character at the top of the hierarchy is not seen until near the end of our media product, where he has 2 sort of henchmen standing with him. Our victim is of the same gender, but is very clearly isolated, as we see him walk through our desolate location by himself, and then leave him once again alone, with minimal contact with the other 3 characters. This highlights how important class was in our film, as society splits people who are upper class and low class, and so is how we challenge thriller conventions, as we are showing an isolated individual who is also the same gender and same sort of hierarchy as the upper class characters. Our media product will be uploaded to YouTube as well as other social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter. This is to target our audience in the quickest and most efficient way possible to give them a flavour of our film. After this, we will try and get possible funding from companies such as working title films or Warp Films to allow our film to be developed as a feature film. These companies are the best possible choices to help fund our movie, as they were very cheap but effective in producing our film, as we're just quite a very small film producer. This would also help us perhaps get into multiplex cinemas eventually. Failing this, we'll distribute our film to independent cinemas targeted at very specific audiences. For example, the cinema in Northampton offers a range of niche marketed films. We'd also ever jump straight into a DVD release of this film and promote through advertising on social networking sites, again to get access to our target audience. I think this would be the best option, as it would be the easiest and quickest way to distribute our film, but also very effective, as our target audience would easily be able to see the film whenever they want, without having a set time to go see it in the cinema.
The audience for our thriller film will be a male audience about the age of teenagers, or about the age of the 13 to 19. We have shown this from 56% of the answers of our questionnaire are actually in males from the age range of 13 to 19. Here's a picture of our questionnaire results.
Carry on.
Go on. We did this before we started making our thriller film, so we knew exactly who to aim our film at.
Question 8 was quite a nice one because it was positive in what was your favourite part of the film. Overall, there was quite a few different answers, but overall, the majority said that their favourite part was the ending, where the gunshot comes in and the sort of blood splatters up with the ending. They believe this was the best bit as it was kind of mysterious and not what they'd expected. I think most had expected Stuart, who had the gun originally, to kill either one of us or all of us, but instead he ends up giving the gun to me, and then it makes it seem as though I've shot him, hence the name Portrayal. However, this is not certain for the audience, as it gives it a bit of mystery and wonder as to what the gunshot resembles, and I think this is what made it a favourite part for those who watched the film.